Hello adventurers! Last week I returned to Portugal. After working and living 2 years in Croatia, it was time for me to leave. And I had a bit of a luggage problem. I had 2 years worth of stuff, I had a motorcycle, I had a parasite, my cat Kissa, and so I needed a solution. Fortunately, the company that I used to work for had a bunch of vans that needed to be relocated around Europe. So I invited my girlfriend and the plan was simple. She would drive the vans with all the stuff and the cat, and I would ride the motorcycle back to Portugal. Easy. On the first day, we went north to Zagreb to have a farewell dinner with an amazing person, my ex-colleague Elena. And after that we drove a few kilometers and we found a parking lot and we spent the night there.
Good morning everyone, so today the plan is to go through Slovenia. We are just at the border, still in Croatia. Cross Slovenia, go to Venice, change to another van, then drive to Milan in Italy and change to another van. Let's see if we can do it.
We didn't do it, mostly because the bucolic landscapes of Slovenia inspired me to an idea that would make us waste a lot of time.
Since we are crossing so many countries, I will use the opportunity to try a little bit of the TET tracks on each of them. We are almost in Italy, so it's now or never. Now or never.
A baboon in this jungle. Bravo, Kissa, bravo. This is where the track begins!
The tracks were great at first, exactly what I was expecting. Fast, pleasing, easy, just what I wanted after so long on the highway. But after a short while the roads became single tracks, the dirt became mud, the speed dropped dramatically, and it became obvious I was heading for trouble.
I had to abort my little plan. I've been feeling some back pain lately, and just like 2 kilometers ago, something snapped. I'm not well. I can barely move my right leg, so I'm seriously messed up, guys. Jesus, if I try to lift this leg,
While sitting on the bike, the pain was bearable, but I was afraid that it would only get worse with time. So we got on the highway and went directly to Venice to switch vans. Kristina moved most of the luggage by herself since my back was wrecked. We still managed to reach Sirmione, where we spent the second night under an heavy thunderstorm, which is very often in Italy.
I'm very glad I'm not on my mini tent. I just woke up and I think I'm a bit better today.
Against my first predictions, the back pain actually got better each day.
The cat doing cat things.
We arrived in Milan by 10 AM to switch vans one more time. We delivered a Fiat Ducato and got a California. Kristina loved it, but now we didn't have a shower or a toilet.
It's 30 degrees here in Milan. Now we have to drive 1,500 kilometers to Madrid, where we will change to another van, and we have about 2 days to do that, so kind of in a rush.
The weather got colder as we approached the French border, high up on the mountains. And while some of us were having a great time, the others were facing hard decisions. It was rather hot that day in the Italian side of the mountain, but I knew that on the French side it would be much colder. So I decided to face the rain full on, in shorts and sandals, keeping my winter motorcycle gear dry and warm inside the car, waiting for the rain to stop. This was actually a really good call. I changed as soon as the rain stopped, and so I was now enjoying the scenery very comfortably.
We are in France finally. We just crossed the border like 10 kilometers ago. We are going to do 100 kilometers more today and then that's it. We need to rest. It has been a long day with the rain and everything. Côte d'Azur.
More specifically, in Lac de Serponçon.
Not bad here in France. We just stopped near a lot of vans that are doing just the same as we are.
Not bad indeed, but only in the morning, after a comfortable and uneventful night, we were able to appreciate all the beauty around us. The views were amazing, with all the mountains and rivers and streams everywhere, as well as lots of people doing all sorts of outdoor sports. Not only that, but also lots of motorcycle riders too. Because all of us were greeting each other on the road, the whole thing felt like a huge motorcycle gathering. And so, for the first time, I was able to prove Kristina that I was not insane by hailing all other riders everywhere I go. I was enjoying every kilometer of those mountain passes, but Kristina, in a full loaded van, was getting tired, so we decided to go back to the highway and try to reach Spain as soon as possible. Despite the number of vehicles and personnel, we entered Spain without any border control. We desperately needed a shower, so we decided to find a campsite, and we found just the perfect one, called Camp Coromines, only a few kilometers out of our route. The camp was super cozy, and besides the shower, we used the time to chill out a bit, reorganize, enjoy a lazy dinner, and let Kissa run free and play. This was our fourth night in a campervan, and a lifestyle was slowly seeping in.
Fouet with cheese and blue cheese, I think, and with figs. So here's me murdering a cheese. Yes, my ancestors are rolling in their graves. Oh, estamos a filmar. Tá, vamos.
Spain has these sort of highways across the country with no paved tolls. So, despite being boring and hot as hell, we basically spent the day on the road. We stopped for lunch though.
So today's lunch is gonna be tortilla de batata. And we also have the fouet that we had for breakfast, cheese, bread, juice, amazing view, and life is good.
We almost made it to Madrid in time, but we decided it was better to camp in the wild about half an hour before the big city. So we stopped in Guadalajara near a little stream and enjoyed there our last night on the road.
Four-wheel drive, ABS, corner ABS, everything. Spanish wasp is taking the Spanish jamon somewhere.
We slept like babies, and early next morning we were in Madrid switching vans one last time. We were determined to arrive in Portugal that day, so we barely stopped. If it wasn't for the trip meter telling me that we have done 3000 kilometers, I wouldn't even know I was already inside Portugal, since there was no border, no sign, nothing. A bit weird and anticlimactic, to be honest.
Well, and this is it, we are back in Portugal. We arrived like a week ago, and since then I have been preparing this video, unpacking my stuff, and basically adapting to my life in Portugal. The cat is okay, and now that I am here I have a lot of friends who are motorcycle riders, so I should have pretty soon new videos for you. Let's hope so, and see you soon. Because this is a new channel, I'm still trying to figure out the style that I want for my videos, so all opinions are welcome. If you think that I nailed it, Like, subscribe, you know the drill.